Big eyes is what my friend said when he came in and saw my paintings once, and I thought, big eyes. And I had seen the Margaret King movie way months before I started painting these, but I thought, what? Maybe mine look like hers. That was like my first thought, thinking that maybe subconsciously I was copying what she was doing. So I quickly got on my computer and typed in Margaret King paintings and saw her paintings of the girls with big eyes she did. Mine don't look anything like her, but then I thought maybe subconsciously, like, that idea of my dolls having big eyes came from Margaret King because of that painting that I watched. And after my friend brought that up, I watched the movie again. It's a great movie. I think you should watch it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, these eyes are not like hers, but they might have been subconsciously influenced, you know, by the work of Margaret King, which I think is cool. I think her work is great, and I think I like the fact that there's pieces of, you know, the artists I admire, and like, for those of you who follow what I do, you know where those references are and who those references are to. It's an homage to those painters that I think are great, and I think are doing great things in art, or did great things in art, because most of them are dead. But anyway, so I think my lighting situation is a little bit better. So I'm gonna start by painting more yellow. So I'm gonna take this off. I don't like it because I was laying in bed thinking that black is not gonna work. I think it's too abrasive, too thick, too. It's gotta come off tomorrow. Alright, time for bed. So I'm gonna take that off with some gray acrylic fine touch gray. Ooh, is the lighting better now? So now I'm gonna use some Master's Touch white paint, acrylic paint, because this face over here needs a lot of work. A lot of work. So I think I'm going to take all this black out. I don't like it. I don't like how close it is to her hair here, so I just mixed some white with a little bit of yellow. And I'm going to take it all out. So a lot of these dolls were inspired by different people. This one right here was inspired by Lindsay Lohan. I have always been a fan of Lindsay Lohan. I'm always rooting for her. I want her to make her comeback. I have her song Bossy downloaded on my iTunes. A lot of my childhood memories and movies were with Lindsay Lohan. I think we all deserve a second chance, and I think everybody should give Lindsay Lohan a second chance. I think she's gotten her life back together, and everybody loves a comeback story. What I did with Lindsay Lohan, I actually printed out a picture of her. I cut out her lips and cut out her eyebrows. I actually traced her lips on the canvas. I studied her eyebrow form, and I tried to create it, you know, in the shape of hers to make it look like her. So but her actual lips cut out and then traced around to make sure to keep the integrity of her lips. This one right here is Selena Gomez. I actually don't know why I decided to do Selena Gomez, because I'm actually not a big fan. She has one or two catchy songs. I Love You Like a Love Song Baby, I think, is probably the one of the songs that I like of hers the most. But the same thing with her, I cut out her lips and traced them on the canvas and studied her eyebrow shape. But why I picked her, I actually don't even remember, but she's on here. This next one was inspired by Christina Ricci. I loved her in The Addams Family. I completely loved her more in Black Snake Moan. I think her performance there was really great. And I've always been a fan of hers. I wish she would do more stuff because I think she's a great actress. And then this one right here is inspired by Anna Wintour. I had just seen a documentary on the Met Gala and how they put it together and things like that. And I just think Anna Wintour is a very strong female figure, and she's so dedicated, so hardworking. I love what she does with, you know, I love that she's so involved with the Met, and everything that she does there is extraordinary. And I think her hair is very iconic and very recognizable. I think it's been unchanged for several years, and I think all these four women resemble four very different women, but they're all strong in their own way, and all people who I think we can all learn something from, you know? They're all very different, but they all have a lot to offer, and I think that's why I chose them, because there's something about them that is empowering. So I have at least over 130 videos on YouTube, and not once have I made a video and the camera not been on. Well, there's always a first time for everything, and as you can see, this one's is a lot more ahead, and none of that's on film because I started painting and I forgot to turn the camera on, so you didn't get to see that part, but hopefully from now on I won't forget to turn the camera on. So let's get started. Alright, so here I have, I don't know if you can see it, but just white, blue, pink, and yellow. So I'm going to start painting her face.